Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best attainable cards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM here on this tier list. We got a list with I think it's 55 of the best attainable cards in the game to go through and rank. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. So we will start off at Evan Mobley, and honestly, with his jumper being as mid as it is, remember, this list is pretty loaded. There are some bad cards on here. I included a certain level of recency bias with this list, including a lot of greatness cards and stuff like that. But I think he's okay. The problem with Mobley is his shot is so crappy. It really kills what is otherwise an elite card, and it's not a, I don't like this jump shot very much, but he's still a very good card jump shot. Like, for example, KG, his shot on very quick. I don't love it, but you could use it pretty effectively. Evan Mobley's jumper is really bad. I think it puts him in C tier, in all honesty. I really do. Dwayne Wade, I'm gonna go S tier, but I'm hesitant about it. To be totally honest, D Wade, look, the 100 overall stats and batters are great. He's great defensively, but I have some criticisms. His player build is not massive. His SIGs are kind of meh. And honestly, his shot is bad with the stick. You kind of have to button shoot to really use D Wade to his maximum effectiveness. I still think he's at least a top 2 or 3 point guard on this list. I'm gonna go S tier. I just don't feel great about it, to be totally honest. I think S is the right spot for him, though. Paulo's definitely S tier. He's one of those guys who's borderline attainable or not. There's a few of those guys that are right around 500K on this list. Paulo is one of them, but I've seen him under 500K several times recently. He's an elite power forward or small forward, no matter where you want to use him. Extremely well-rounded, great player, but just a really good card. Young Hansen, love the size at 7'2", release is nice and smooth. Defensively, he's a stud. Has good speed as well, especially for his size at 85. He's just a very well-rounded card. Jumper's not incredible, but it gets the job done. He's an elite budget big. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Brandon Miller, I like this card. I don't think he's quite S, but I think he's close. I'll go A. I think he's definitely very solid. Release is nice. Movement is good. Defense is it's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. He's a very good card, no doubt about it, but I don't think he's uber elite. I think that's a fair way to describe Brandon Miller. I think A tier is the right spot for him. Zach LaVine, I like the offense. Defensively leaves a little to be desired. He's one of the better attainable point guards-ish, but he's not on the level of the top guys. I think high B or low A is where LaVine should go. Halliburton, I'm gonna go C tier with him. I'm not gonna go D, but I don't absolutely love the card either. I think C is probably the right spot for him. The movement's kind of fun, but it's not insane. Jump shot's decently quick, but it's not pretty. I don't mind the card, but I don't love the card, if that makes sense. I think C tier is probably right. Jabari Smith, also gonna go B with him, honestly. I mean, I like the jump shot a lot. I think the slashing is decent. I think the shot is really nice. I think the movement is pretty good. He's a little under, I mean, he's listed 6'11", but he doesn't look 6'11". Player build's not very big, but he holds his own defensively. I think he's good. I think he's better than LaVine. I'll go A tier with him. Low A probably. LaVine might get moved up too. We'll see. I like LaVine better than Giddey. I will say that. Giddey goes B. I think I move LaVine up for now, and if we have to move somebody down, maybe it's him. But LaVine is definitely better than Giddey, and Giddey is definitely better than Halliburton. So I think B tier is probably the right spot for Josh Giddey. He just doesn't have the best shot. I mean, and his movement isn't insane. Stats and batters are fine, but not elite. I think B tier is right. I like Herb Jones, but I don't absolutely love the card. Really fast jump shot and great defense is super valuable, but he's not really a big threat off the dribble. I think as high as I can go with him is high B to maybe low A, but I think I'm going to go B for now. Still a very good card, though. Andre Kirilenko, S tier. Great release, great defender, has some off the dribble ability, solid finisher, good size, really good card. He's elite. Brandon Roy, honestly, I don't love this card. I'm gonna go B tier with him too. I think he and Herb Jones are pretty similar level. Herb just gives you a lot more defense. B-Roy gives you more offense. Really good jump shot, great slasher, but the SIGs are kind of eh. And honestly, defensively, he doesn't jump off the page at you. Cooper Flag, solid as good as all get out, but the jumper's not incredible. I'm gonna go B tier with him too. I have no issues with him in B. I probably don't think I go higher than that, but I wouldn't go lower either. Like a mid to high B tier card. Jumper could be a little better, but he's a good card. Peyton Watson's nice too. I'm gonna go A tier with him. I don't think he's quite S, but release is good. Movement is solid. A little undersized at small forward isn't ideal, but his jumper's good, and defensively he's solid too. I think A tier with him. S tier despite the jumper for KG. He's so incredible defensively. He's got 96 speed. He's an incredible card. And despite his jumper not being great, it's a lot better than a guy like Evan Mobley's. I think he's S tier. Scotty Barnes, speaking of bad jump shots, at shooting guard especially, or at small forward especially, I don't love Scotty Barnes. I think he's kind of I think C tier is fair. Ron Artest, he's better than Herb Jones. He's like a better version of Herb Jones, honestly. I'll go low A. I think that's fair. Herb is high B, so I think I'll go low A for Artest. He's just basically, in my opinion, Herb with a little more versatility. I don't know. They're very similar, though, to be honest. It's pretty close. You could even move Herb up or Artest down. We'll see how the rest of this list goes. Jay Rich, another card I don't love. Release could definitely be better. I think he's pretty mid. The only reason I'm not going D tier with him is because we have a few cards on this list that legitimately suck, so I'm saving those guys for D tier. Walker Kessler's nice, to the point where I'm going A tier with him. He's a 7-footer who's great on the interior defensively, has like 83 speed, 85 agility, a smooth jumper, 90 plus standing dunk, just a very well-rounded card. I mean, A tier may feel high, but he's really good. You know who I forgot to put on this list is Jaren Jackson Jr. I tried to include more recent cards, but I'm realizing I forgot Jaren. Jaren would still be A and maybe even S. I think he's worth mentioning, even though I forgot him on this list at this point. Kyrie, fun offensive card, but honestly undersized, not a great defender. Slashing-wise is fine. I think he's our first D tier. He's not bad, but you know what? We have some bad cards. Do we have enough, like, legitimately bad cards, though, to not put him in D tier? There's like 5. Is that enough? I think that's enough. We're going to go C tier with Kyrie. He's fun to use. Clay's a 3 and D, but he's not special in any area, really. He's like a worse Herb Jones. I think high C is fine. Sean Marion is basically Cooper Flag. A little bit faster jumper, a little bit smaller. They're very similar cards. He moves a little better than Flag does, probably, but they're both really well-rounded, solid small forwards. I think B for him as well. Khalil Ware, I'm still going A tier with this card, as crazy as that might seem. He's a 7-footer with really good finishing, great player build, and like 90 speed. I'm telling you, he still competes at a high level. Maybe A is crazy, but I don't think it is. Jaden McDaniels, really like this card. I'm going to go low S with him. Jumper's super nice, great slasher, really good dunk animations, and defensively he's elite too. He's got good size as well. Really his only flaw is he's got basic 6, which is a very real flaw, but I think he's still S tier. Brandon Ingram, also S tier. Love the offensive capabilities of BI. At 6'10" at shooting guard, he's got a size advantage over a lot of cards. He moves really well. His jumper's great, and he's an elite slasher as well. Defensively, he's meh, but his size does help make up for some of the defensive inadequacies, so I think he's definitely S tier. Gary Payton's fine, but not elite. Honestly, was not that impressed with this card. He's undersized. He's not an insane slasher. His shot is fine, but it's not elite, and his SIGs are very underwhelming. Obviously, he's a very good defender, but again, size matters a lot defensively, especially when it comes to the runaround meta that is on this game. He's going to have a really tough time sticking somebody like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and for me, I think that puts him in B tier. Connie Hawkins is nice too. I think he's on the same level of Marion Flag. I think Peyton's a little better. I'm going to go B tier with him. He's a very good card as well. All these B tier guys are legitimately good cards. We just gotten to the point where there are a lot of good cards on this list. Tony Allen is terrible. Awful jumper. Only reason he's on this list is because he's a season 4 free reward card. He is terrible. Larry Bird, low A. I don't love the jumper, but I was very impressed with this card compared to what I expected to be. I think I am okay with putting him in the A tier. It's close. He could easily be B, but I'm going to stick A. Defense is great on this card. Legitimately solid finisher. Better movement than I expected. And statistically and badge-wise, he's an elite level shooter. His jumper's really not that bad on very quick, although I wouldn't say it's great. I think A is right, though. Alex Sarr, another easy S tier. Probably the best power forward on this list. He's extremely elite. Love this card. One of my favorite bigs in the game at power forward or center, honestly. LeBron is also going to be an easy S tier. Obviously, I think he's the best small forward, maybe the best card on this list. Him and Sarr are probably my 2 favorite cards in this entire list so far, honestly. They're both extremely elite cards that should be on most teams in my team. Drazen Petrovic, I mean, he's fine. I don't think he's special. I think C tier is probably right for him. Has a smooth jumper, not a bad defender. Stats and badges are good, but he's kind of undersized, doesn't have crazy SIGs. I think C is probably right. Dyson Daniels is really nice. I'm not going to go S, but I'm going to go high A. I really like this card. Defensively, he's awesome. I honestly might even run him over Dwayne Wade, as crazy as that might sound, personally. I think D-Wade is probably objectively the better card. I'm going to leave D-Wade in S, but Dyson in A, and he's not that far behind. I'm just going to say that. Chris Bosh, I love this card. He's such a good pick and popper. His release is so smooth. Defensively, he's such a stud. Both these guys. Honestly, there's a lot of good cards in A tier, but I think Dyson and Chris Bosh are the 2 that are like, I almost want to put them S tier. Depending on how the rest of this list goes, I might move them up. Dale Ellis is awful. His upper stinks on his jumper. Not a fan at all. Glenn Rice, his time has definitely come compared to how good he was. But, I mean, he still moves pretty good and he has a smooth release. He's not a horrible card. I think he's better than the rest of the C tiers. I'm actually going to go B tier with Glenn. He's low B, but he's actually still competent. John Morant, undersized but fun. Great slasher. Movement's pretty good. Jumper's fast. Defensively kind of leaves a bit to be desired, though. I think C is probably right. Russ is going to go S tier. I think he's as good as D-Wade is, honestly. Shot's not quite as fast, but honestly, with the stick, it's more consistent. He gets better dunk animations. He's got a better player build. I know D-Wade's stats and badges are slightly better, but I don't think it makes a huge difference. Russ, I'm going to go S tier with Russ, and I don't feel bad about it at all. Anthony Edwards, C tier, not a huge fan. I mean, 6'4" with Kemba Escape. I like the Kemba Escape. If he could play point guard, it'd be a lot better. I still think he'd only be B tier, though, honestly. Shot's not quite that great. Anthony Black is basically Dyson Daniels, but with a worse jumper, in my opinion. He does have a higher block rating, which is nice, but they're similar as finishers, similar as shooters. I think jumpers on Dyson is a little better, but they're both big, versatile defensive point guards, and Anthony Black is still a very good card. Anthony Davis, really nice option, honestly. I'm going to go low S with AD. I think he's... Is he better than Bosch? I think he is, just slightly. Bosch has a better jumper, but AD is more complete stat and badge-wise. He's low S to me. I think that's right. He's still very good, though. I think low S is probably the right spot for him. Grant Hill. If the jumper was better, he'd be S. I'm going to go A. I think BI is the only S tier shooting guard so far. I like Grant a lot, but the jumper could absolutely be a little bit better. I think A tier is the right spot for him. Alex Caruso gives you a lot of defense and a really smooth release. I don't think he's Russ or D-Wade level, but I think he is Dyson / Anthony Black level, or at least very close to it. He's super nice. I'm going to go A tier with him, and I think he's a good card. Jason Kidd, C tier as well. At this point, he's a little underwhelming. I think that's the right spot for him. Just doesn't quite give you enough off the dribble. He's kind of small. I'm going to go Kessler down and Ware down, by the way. I think this is fair. I might even move Bird down as well, potentially, but just to even it out a little bit, as much as I like those cards, I feel like they stand out a little bit in B tier, in A tier. I think they're a little too high. DeMar's terrible. His jumper sucks. He's another one of those guys that just isn't good at all. KP's an easy S tier. He's basically better Young Hansen, in my opinion. Not quite as good speed-wise, but better jump shot, a little more versatile. Well, I feel like the shooting ability is the biggest thing that makes him a little more versatile, but I like Young's speed. They're both S tier. They're both really good. Terry Dishinger, speaking of S tier, another one right there. Very good card also. Great shot creator. I think he's the best attainable shooting guard. He's got good sigs, a great jumper, great slashing, great defense, really good card. Steph, he's actually good. I'm going to go A tier with Steph. I'm not going to go S, but I think he's A. He moves really good. He's not the worst defender in the world. He's small, but man, he's fun offensively. I think A is fair. Vucevic, B tier, he's fine. He's not special. At this point, there are better bigs, but he's not a bad one. He gets the job done. Honestly, so is Jack Sigma, another B tier. I think those all guys are both pretty darn similar, actually. They do very similar things on the court, and I think they both deserve to be B tier. Blake Griffin sucks. D tier for him, or sorry, C tier for him. His jumper is trash, just like with Mobley. The stats and batters are awesome, but the jumper is just awful. Jared Jeffrey, 6'11", with pretty good defense at small forward. Low-key, almost B. I don't think he does quite enough off the dribble, but I love the size. I like the release. He's not bad. I kind of want to put him B. I'm going to put him B. It's my list. I don't care. Aaron Gordon, D tier. Allen Iverson, D tier. Rashard Lewis, D tier. Allen Iverson's a midget. Rashard Lewis has the worst jumper in the game, and Aaron Gordon has close to the worst jumper. Honestly, it's funny that all three of those guys ended off the list, but I do think all three of those guys are D tier. And realistically, I'm moving you down, and I'm moving you down. As much as, no, I'm not. I like Jared Jeffries. I'm moving Kyrie down low because I don't think he's as good as the C tiers. You know what? That is going to be the tier list. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.